So we return to the darkest dungeon. Let's just hop straight into it and try and blitz this checklist as quick as we can. It'd be funny if we completed the checklist before like week 111 or whatever. I think that's like an achievement you get for reaching a year or something. I don't know, but I know there's an achievement for going into so many weeks. But we rushed the end of the game so fast, we've completed it pretty fast. Alright, yep, activity log, because we've got the new dynamic events now, and I hope we actually get raided by the bandits, although I think that's something you would be dreading unless you're after the achievement. But that is on the caretaker's checklist, so we have to repel it off at least once. It could happen any time. Few slots free in our roster here. Can we afford to take on an occultist? How many occultists do we have? We have 4 right now, as well as 4 Vestals, so that's 8 healers and 28 people. I'm not sure if we need one. Although, let's just check our level first. Like, I don't think we have to care too much about that now. We've got so many people anyway. We do have a healer here at a low level, as well as another healer, so I think we have enough healers to sustain our apprentices, and that's on the basis we even take our apprentices out on a mission. I'm pretty sure on the last stream we aimed to do this skirmish here, this short apprentice skirmish quest, because we're only at 70%. We wanted to hit level 7 in this place, but sadly we only hit 90% and only got 20% out of that, so another short apprentice quest. It'll be very quick, then we'll unlock our Ruins final boss. Then we can either, you know, level up the cove to get some more bosses there, or just do the Warrens and Ruins final bosses. Although, it's not going to be hard just to like hop onto either of these, seeing as we've got like a million, you know, legends already. So I think we're going to keep doing quests into the cove until we get a bad set of quests to do and be like, I might actually prefer just to do a champion. May as well. So yeah, let's just get started. Let's bring some apprentices into a short apprentice quest and get this Ruins to level 7. And then we can fight the final level of the Prophet, I think. Is it Sonorius Prophet? I think it's Sonorius Prophet. Wait, what was it then for? I was supposed to take. Oops. If we're doing an apprentice quest, we may as well just take our level 1s in there. Although they are pretty stressed out right now. I'm pretty sure that's from... Was that from the last short apprentice quest? It might have been. Okay, we'll give them a few weeks to calm themselves down. We'll just bring some new level 0 recruits. I mean, a short apprentice quest. At least that gives them some opportunity to grow. And they instantly level up to 1 from that anyway. So we'll get our Occultist, Busnois. Pretty sure these are the default names. If anybody is watching, feel free to type in !hero and I'll name you after one of our apprentices. If nobody's here, then, well, they'll just remain the same. We've got so many people at this point, it's quite hard to name everyone now. We can bring a Abomination, seeing as we don't have any holy people right now. We can run a non-holy setup. Just get a front highwayman. I wouldn't be able to use point blank shot. Would be running a melee setup really if we're going on melee highwayman. Or we could go right at the front Houndmaster, which seems like it makes more sense. We can go for a ranged highwayman and run the Houndmaster at the front with that blackjack. Seems good to me. Chuck you there, chuck you there. I mean, we could pick the Bounty Hunter, but I kind of prefer bringing a Bounty Hunter when you have some Mark synergy. I mean, to be fair, we have a little bit of Mark synergy. Now, seeing as we have an Occultist, we could run some Mark synergy and get that Bounty Hunter. Maybe I'll do that instead. Conteville can use the flashbang from 3rd spot, right? Or even 2nd. Yeah, I guess we'll run the Bounty Hunter instead. Hey, Terminator. At least somebody's here. Hello. Let's go switch you two around. Anelli. Let's get these equipment. They're all level 0, so we can't upgrade anything. We just need to check their skills are right. Get some trinkets on and just head straight off. It's only a short apprentice quest. Yeah. Dodge, but less damage. Don't really think we need to play that defensively. Your house may or may not have water coming up on your to your porch. That is terrifying. I don't think I've ever had a flood in my house. Like, we do live in an area which could potentially be flooded, but we are just high enough that we can avoid it at the moment. or at least when we had a flood warning a few years ago, that, okay, do you have to evacuate or what? Usually when there's a flood that could potentially flood your house, it's anticipated and you're evacuated if you're in the potential flood zone. More speed, more damage, more dodge. I like the idea of that. But it's in general, so we've got to think about who we're using that on. Who's our ranged unit? Pretty sure Conteville, he's mainly meleeing with that uppercut and whatnot and finish him, yeah. Well, not uppercut, but be using flashbang. But it doesn't do much damage, so yeah. We've got melee, technically melee with the chains. I think the chains are still technically melee. Range technically, but again you'll be healing mostly. So if we're going to get a ranged trinket, we're going to put it on our Houndmaster. I know the Fuseman's Matchstick is really, really good. Even for the dog, because it's ranged for some reason. Not sure what else we're going to give the Houndmaster though. Okay, then you live on a slight hill, so you're reasonably safe. But I will take a look in Discord after the stream and see how scary it looks. More scouting chance when the torchlight is low. Nah. We just make the range skills even better. Maybe we just do more speed, more damage and crit. Let's add a bit of accuracy, because you might miss in apprentice quests. It's possible. Nah, accuracy isn't needed in apprentice quests. If we're going to go for anything, it'd probably be just more damage and crit. Yeah, let's just roll that. Plus, being able to crit more is actually really good for an apprentice quest, because at least we can self-heal our stress. Even though, I mean, it means we get more stress damage, but we're more likely to cure that stress through crits as well. I think that's probably a better trade-off. The candle, probably not on our abomination, because you know, the chain's okay, but it's not exactly a huge damage thing. Now I know that, yes, bounty hunters should always be wearing this because it's OP. Really, really OP. Always going to be using that. An Ancestor's Candle. I suppose our second quite high damage units are giving you a bit of speed, more damage, a bit of dodge. Might not hurt. Seems really powerful. Is there a melee trinket we have that's really, really good as well? Not really. I mean, we could use the pen, I suppose. More crit and damage. I actually might prefer more crit and damage compared to damage, speed, and dodge. Would make our bounty hunter a bit slower, though. And maybe that's a sacrifice I'm willing to take. Yeah, I like the idea of just critting so much more and just doing so much more damage in general. Busnuis, you're not fighting much Eldritch because you're going to the ruins. We can buff your healing, I suppose. We don't really need to buff your healing though, it's only Apprentice again. And I don't think the percentage boost is actually that great in Apprentice because the heal is pretty low anyway. Let's just give you maybe some survivability. Let's give you the quick draw charm for that Mark Synergy. That is the go-to when you have Mark Synergy. Where's that quick draw charm at? Yes, I like it. More crit on first round's kind of sucky to lose, but just, you know, because we're marking. But I think it's useful to have overall. More damage, less dodge. Maybe just more survivability. I really like the camouflage cloak for that. I mean, we're guaranteed to go first anyway every turn because of that quick draw charm. Well, not every turn, but the first turn. That just leaves Fergan. What are we going to be doing of him? Probably the I'm a bit of a wuss style trinket. I don't really like transforming abominations, so there's that. Ooh, he's just naturally speedy, so that's great. More stress heals received if we get crit. Alright, I'm pretty happy about that. To add the... we give him more damage. I know, we're going to be more focused on the heals. Maybe we'll just, I don't know, make him more survivable. Make him even more speedy, perhaps. Guarantee we get that first turn to immediately stun an enemy with our chain. You know, even outspeeding them annoying, stress-dealing units. Yep, that seems good to me. Let's just check all their skills are in check, and then we'll head off. Do we need to stress relief these guys? I don't think we do. We're not going to be going on many apprentice quests after this one here. Probably ever again. Unless somehow we just have all of our heroes get wiped from the roster. Collect bounty is what we want. Flashbang, we want that. Finish him, and then a 4th skill. Do we want to mark for death? I don't think we need to. Guess we could come hither. That works sometimes. The range skill. Hook and slice. Suppose it'd be okay to hit a target that's near the back and apply a bleed. Hard to say though. That's it. I think we'll just run come hither, seeing as we've already got it and we don't have to pay for it again. That's our bounty hunter. Abomination's already good. Mark synergy, please. Indeed. What we gonna dump for that though? Oh, sacrificial stab, of course. Yeah. Those all seem pretty good to me. And that just leaves our Houndmaster. Hound's Harry is probably a go-to. Probably don't need target whistle. We probably don't need lick wounds either though. So we'll just replace target whistle with Hound's Harry. And then we should be good to go on him. Alright. Let's go and head out, I think. Is there any higher level units that could use some relief? Creeping cough sucks on a vessel, but we could always treat Ramo. Like, we've got Snake at level 4. If we're going to challenge a boss, we're probably just going to have a camp out and use the sniffing box anyway. I think we're good to go. Spotted Fever on Kauai. Maybe we should just treat Spotted Fever. I don't really care about Balmic, but we'll treat Kauai Spotted Fever just in case we need to bring him on something. I mean, why not? We've got the money, we've got 25k now, we're doing alright. I mean, that could go very quickly, but we've got so many people we can potentially bring on champion bosses, we should be alright. Oh, don't leave the game. Okay, time to embark. We did put Kauai in the medical, didn't we? Yeah. I suppose we could treat negative quirks as well, but I know, I've kind of stopped caring about negative quirks at this point. They don't seem that much of a setback, really. So let's just get a bit of food here, a couple of shovels. Is it ruins? I don't think we need either of these, really. It's not that important. Bring 1 holy water in case we find. Is there any point in bringing holy water? Nah, I don't think it's worth spending extra money, apart from a key, because we might find a secret room, and that's definitely going to be worth it. Why does that happen sometimes? What? Yep. I always notice that the caretaker turns into an eldritch monstrosity. I think that's since we did the Darkest Dungeon 2nd floor, along with them character portraits. It's a little bit weird, you just notice it in the corner of your eye. But we have our shovels, we have our food, we have our torches, and we've got some doggy treats, because why not? Alright, time to embark. I'm taking another pic to show how deep. Is it getting deeper, or is it just sort of like maintaining height? Like, is your heal protecting you from it getting any deeper? I don't want you to drown, man. Just suddenly you end up leaving the chat because your computer's getting soaked. Now, if your computer gets soaked, man, you can have my PC. It's fine. I'll be buying a new one after the summer anyway. Well, maybe not buying a new one, but probably upgrading my current one. I collect some money from work over the summer. Alright, 2 spiders. I kind of... Okay, I think just naturally picking level 0s automatically makes them start with 20 stress, which is kind of bull. But I guess it does encourage you to upgrade the stagecoach so you can get level 1s from the start. Fine, this is Mark 1, may as well. Just murder, murder, murder. Not exactly going to be difficult here, is it? Like bounty on you. And then, I guess, whack you with the blackjack. Kills you anyway. We've got 2 really good stunning units. That actually might be really handy to try and prevent stress in the team. Or heal up if we ever get in a bad situation. Like, blackjack is such a powerful stun. Along with manacles, I really dig the manacles. And with this padlock of transference, oh, feels so good. Can we... No, we can't. Whatever, we'll just ignore it. We don't have anti-venom. Could have used it to bring our torchlight back up to 100%, but we're never going to be coming back for it. Actually, we could technically come back for it and be efficient with our torches. There's scout out, so let's just push this way. I'm not sure if we should start reading books now. I've been told you can get journal entries from them, but yeah. I don't like reading books just because I usually have a bad experience getting negative quirks and all. Like, why would you roll the dice? I suppose you had 5 negative quirks already, but these guys are untouched by the darkness. Not going to go pollute them now. There goes a food already. That's not so great. You are supposed to bring 8 food to a short quest, right? I didn't done goof. I'm pretty sure 2 hunger checks is the most you get. We're not going to head over there and use the table. I mean, I could have technically saved a torch by not using one earlier, but whatever. 2 extra food is nice. That wasn't my fault. I didn't get a scout out. Don't blame me. I had no way of preventing that, unless I brought like a scouting item. Pretty sure it's a scouting item you can get, right? Like an Ancestor's Trinket, which gives you more scouting. I've never gotten it though. At least I don't think I have. Maybe it's been sitting in my inventory this whole time. Right, we get the surprise. I'm probably going to have a dog treat for this fight, seeing as it's such a short dungeon anyway. What are we going to do here? That's an interesting question. Do we go for the Mark synergy? I think we just go for the damage and a bit of artillery. Get a bit of damage going. Murder these courtiers at the back as quick as possible, so they can't cause stress. I don't really care about the other units. Blackjack only works on the first 3, same in manacles. So we might... Oh, we can't Hound's Rush. Crap, we have to be in 2nd position. How did I not realise that this entire time? I'm an idiot. Okay, it would be better to have the Houndmaster in the 3rd position then. And then Bounty Hunter at the front with a melee setup. I think that still works. Yeah, we'll do that after this fight. Hound Tarry with a dog tree. We'll do 2 to 3 of 1 bleed. Or Blackjack will do 3 to 5 with stun. Oh, we can't cause them a bleed. They're bloody skeletons, aren't they? Yeah, I done goofed with this setup here. For some reason I thought Houndmaster would work anywhere. No, that only applies to the front 2 positions. We're going to get 1 stress attack dealt to us. We'll have to deal with that. At least we can finish off him, though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe if we come hither. Or Flashbang, even better. Shuffles him as well to bring him closer to us. He's stunned. There goes that stun, but you're going to bleed out, or play out. You 2 get your turns, but the courtiers are my real concern here. And now we can manacles the courtier because he's close enough next turn. Oh no, he's got stun resist now. Okay. Although thankfully, he can only knife in the dark from 2nd position, which I'm surprised. I thought he'd only be able to do it from the front. Shows what I know. Completed the bloody game, and I still don't know that courtiers can only use that from the 2nd position. It'd be nice if it like told you at the bottom where they can use certain abilities, but I suppose that's part of learning the game. Do we blight? I mean, the courtier's already done his business now. I think we just, I mean, Hound's Harry isn't going to do very well. I think we're going to kill both these guys in 1 hit, so we just stun the guy who might not die in 1 hit. Brings them all to lower health, and then we'll just blackjack this guy. Should be able to kill the courtier, and these 2 won't get a turn. And they're so slow that next turn we'll outspeed them. That is the play.
Destroy them all.
Do we need to heal? I guess it wouldn't hurt. I mean, we're going to kill them before their next turn anyway. Heal for 5's pretty decent.
The slow death.
Oh, and he blighted out. I didn't even realise.
Unforgiving.
Pretty sure he wouldn't have died if we didn't blackjack or manacles him though, so that was still necessary, I suppose.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope.
Okay then. Thanks for the dodge stone game. I suppose it's better than nothing, isn't it? Ooh, did we open the sarcophagus? That's an interesting one. We do get some loot, and based on the size of this dungeon, it probably makes sense that we just take the loot now. Or we could just cross our fingers and hope we get a scout for a secret room in the next few rooms. Let's just take what we can for now, because it's a short dungeon and it's very unlikely we're going to fill our inventory. I'll switch you 2 around. 6 things here. Let's give you the uppercut instead. You still use all your things, right? Yeah, you can uppercut, that's fine. I mean, flashbang is sort of technically better, but we'll have to use uppercut in this instance. Now, Houndmaster can now no longer blackjack, but he can target whistle. I mean, it's going to be nice to have Hound's Rush back, so this setup will technically be better. And their trinkets aren't really affected either. In fact, technically, oh I know, we do have a slightly less move skill chance now because we wearing the wounding helmet. But I really don't care. I care about the stun more than I do about the moving the enemy of our uppercut. Although it could be nice sometimes when there's 40 years sitting in the back. Curio, battle, Curio, and everyone battle treasure. Alright, easy enough. I don't mind treasure. Don't really care about a map, but if it reveals a secret room, well, I'd probably like be really mad because I would like to get, you know, I would have liked to kept onto that key, but it was a good thing we used that key because there was nothing indeed. Alright, these have 3 speed. They shouldn't be that bad to deal with. 3 to 6 health each. Chance to kill either of them. There's 1 kill, that's fine by me. They get moved forward too, so we could use the bile. There's 2 damage for 3 rounds. Yeah, I wouldn't kill either of them. But we could Hound's Harry for the follow-up. I guess that would technically work, right? Or we could just Manacles 1 for a guaranteed kill and then melee the other 2. I think we just do that. Manacles for a kill. Melee the other 2. They're not going to be able to attack, right? We're going to go for them. Then Hound's Harry will finish it. Well, Hound's Rush. Yeah. Get that beast damage bonus. 15%. Pretty good. Did they add that recently? The beast... No, I think it's always been there. The beast damage bonus on the dog because your dog just hates other beasts. Right, how are we going about this one? Well, Arbalists kind of suck, because Quarrel hurts. But you know what sucks more? Stress dealing units, so smart you first. And get rid of you very quickly. You have 7 speed, we have 5 speed, and 8 speed. So it would be nice if we could have our Houndmaster go before. I think we'll just secure the kill here and go for Manacles and Hound's Rush. Unless he dodges. But thankfully we do get to go before. Oh no, it's not even a guaranteed kill. What about with a dog treat? Is that more likely? Yeah, okay. Thank you. We rolled top roll anyway. I'm glad he's dead. Wait, you can make a skeleton corpse bleed? Oh no, it's an acolyte. That's human, isn't it? Yeah. We did get the bleed bonus, so that was actually a lot more likely to get the kill. Thought these are skeletons at first, but only 2 of them are. Come hither would force him to do a... Oh no, move skill chance is lowered, so it'd actually be a 75% chance. So that's still 50-50. We tried to come hither this guy. It would mean he'd only be able to do a bayonet jab, but let's take the more guaranteed, you know, don't get screwed over way of stunning the brawler. We are going to take 6 off the Quarrel, but it should be alright. We can just pull off a heal next turn. Near the end of the next turn. We do avoid a potential dodge. But now the Arbalist does need to go down, preferably. Okay, I wasn't expecting a kill there. Sadly, we can't hit the guy down the back right now, so I guess we're just manacles and use manacles and defender. Best use of our abilities right now. And Come Hither might actually kill him now. 2 to 4 damage. Quite unlikely, but maybe we'll just collect the human. It's more chance to work. 8 damage. That sucks. The 3 damage Quarrel is definitely something we're going to live through. 4 damage and a bleed is a bit more sucky, but I'm pretty sure the vitality of our team will be fine. Especially when we're rolling off 11 heals. When it can only be 0 to 12, and we have no healing upgrades. Yeah, it's not bad. Still can't hit this prick down the back. We need to clear some damn corpses. I think we just go for the kill on the Manacles.
Give them no quarter.
Now we can Hound's Rush finally, so that's great. Not Hound's Harrying, it's a bad idea. Let's just secure that kill. Why didn't I get the opportunity to kill that guy earlier? Or maybe we did hit him with Hound's Rush, but I forget now. Heal up our Abomination, just make sure our health is fine. This guy isn't going to be too much of a concern. We did make our Abomination bleed, but sure we'll be fine. 65% stun resist, 125 base. May as well take it. Just to guarantee we never get hit again. That's kind of bad we knocked it to the back. We could cause reinforcements to come in if we take our time here. That's actually really bad. Let's try and take out a corpse. God damn it. Start tagging him, I suppose. A bit of artillery would be able to hit him, so that's nice. And come heavy, we'll pull him forward, alright. Maybe. Do pull him forward, good. That technically means we can't hit him with our bloody occultists now, damn it! Kind of technically screwed us there. I could have just used abyssal artillery. Oops. Vulnerability Hex only does 1 damage, unless it critted, it might do 2. I guess we just have to heal and outspeed him with another unit. I think we should outspeed him, shouldn't we? No, okay. Gonna get axe bladed for 5, but yeah. That was actually the bad decision to make. We should have just attacked the corpse maybe, or skipped our turn even. Yeah, it's not the worst decision in the world. We're only in an apprentice quest after all. Unlock strong box. Probably should have went with a higher health unit there because it was actually trapped. But remember, I can't use the default party order button because I've rearranged the order since the start of the quest. There goes our last shovel, so that's why you bring 2 shovels in, even if you doubt you're going to use them. To be fair, there could have been 3, but I'm pretty sure the good consensus is 2 for a small, 3 for a medium, 4 for a large. Torchlight up. There's a second hunger check, so definitely good we brought 8 food. This is our last room, so let's just play it safe and all these newbies up. Eat up the last of the food. We're not going to have a camp out, are we? So, I mean, we could have sold it for 10 gold if we were lucky. I really don't care that much. Okay. Stress unit would prefer if they went first. We could just mark into Hound's Rush, and I think that's what we're going to do. That crit though, I don't care, it recovers 4 stress. The damage might be abysmal, but it recovered 4 stress. We'll stun the Arbalest, because Quarrel's kind of annoying. Even though the Graveyard Slash can be annoying as well. Tempting Goblet is terrible, 21 stress. I guess it's because we have the Ancestor's Pen, that doesn't help. But now you shall die, so that's pretty good. Let me recover 4 stress, come on, you could have done a bit more than that. That was like a hit for 40. You're talking about like champion levels before you can hit for anything like that. Come on. Should have got more damage there. Or more stress relief. You haven't taken your turn yet, so I'm just gonna go and stun you. Nah. I'm just gonna try and kill you. That's 10 damage. A bile will finish you off. Get hit for 4, we'll survive it. Hound's Harry does 2 damage, although it won't bleed any of them, so it's kind of terrible efficiency. So I think we're going to go and... You have 5 speed. How much speed does our units have? Okay, we have an 11 speed unit. He's probably going to be able to bile before this guy gets to attack. Although an 8 speed did outspeed an 11. I'm just going to assume that you got a high roll and our Abomination did not get a low. So, yes. I'm not entirely sure how the speed calculation works. My theory is it's probably like your base speed plus a roll of a die of 1 to 6, but no. Our 11 speed unit was slower than a 5 speed unit, so it can't be like a roll of the die. Maybe it just gives you much more likelihood to outspeed, I do not know. Ah, come on, you're on 3 health, you're so close to death, Swordsman. I mean, you'll bleed out next turn, I guess we can Vulnerability Hex to finish you off. It's the last fight, we may as well. Oh no, it did 0 damage, alright. Well, if it did 1 damage, we would have got the kill. I guess we avoid taking the higher potential damage attack and kill the Bone Soldier. Like, we could have stunned the Defender, so the Swordsman will get 1 attack and then die next turn. But we just dodged his attack anyway, so that's pretty good. And now we can just stun him. Yeah, actually. It worked out. Just kill now, please. We don't need a heal, so just Vulnerability Hex. We might get more damage out of our Bounty Hunter. Yeah, we should do. Kill him a little bit quicker. That's always good in my books. We'll get a guaranteed kill. Alright, quest complete.
So too.
Nothing else to do. Return to Hamlet. We've unlocked our Ruined Champion boss. So all that leaves is,
We reclaim what is
well,
ours.
unlocking the other veteran code boss, unlocking both of the veteran champion bosses, doing all 3 of them bosses plus the other 2 champion bosses we haven't done yet. Get 4 new level 1s, as if that mattered. You have a green cup, don't you? Yes, I do. It's like the Darkest Dungeon, I'm channeling the inner void in my mug. Time to mess with the green screen.
Your soldiers' minds are
Party
wired
gains
to
minus 15% virtue chance in the next quest. That sucks. Despondency and ambivalence seem to be on the wind. Many adventurers confess to having a troubled disposition even here in the relative safety of the hamlet. So we're less likely to get a positive thing when we have to suffer a virtue check. Although, that's not so bad if you never have to suffer a virtue check. So we're going to be going off the assumption that's not going to happen. Though it is a little bit more dangerous to go into a higher leveled quest now, I think. Or just bringing the stressed units into a quest. How many man-at-arms do we have? I'm pretty sure we had to sacrifice. We've only got 1 man-at-arms right now, so we're taking you on, Verdun. You can be with us, although I don't like that you have 2 terrible things. Those are really, really terrible things to have. I might not even take you on, just because you have 2 terrible things. Or we could just treat him whilst you're at level 0 for super cheap. What is going to be the correct decision here? How many jesters we have? I feel like we should wait out to... What classes do we only have 1 of? We have 2 jesters. I think the only class we have 1 of is the man-at-arms, because we lost 1 on the 2nd floor of the Darkest Dungeon. I am fine. But yeah, maybe we just take him on while we can and treat his quirks over the next couple of weeks. Or we just say screw it and... I'll take him on and sort him out. We've got plenty of money.
The raw strength of youth may be spent, but his
And then,
eyes
how many
always
grave
see
robbers do we have?
100 campaigns.
I really wouldn't mind getting another grave robber. We have 2. Hey, let's take a third. Grave robbers have been bloody legends in this so far. What do you have, by the way? Winded. Yeah, I might get rid of that straight away as well. Tough is great to have, though, so... Welcome aboard, Vitalis, and our party is now full again. Okay. Let's just treat him straight away, before I forget. It's only 750. Can't make it cheaper. That'll be fine. And which quirk would I prefer to not become severe? That is a very good question. Oh, you're at the bottom. Where are you at? That's not my level. There you are, Verdun. Less damage and melee skills or less death blow resist? I think less death blow resist is technically, like, and more annoying to have right now. Nah, I mean, people get on death store sometimes, but, I mean, it's terrible to have still. It's really terrible, but, you know, if we have more damage, we might not have to suffer death stores.